guests, welcome to the 38th Annual National Philanthropy Day Luncheon. Throughout the program, you will hear the acronym NPD, representing National Philanthropy Day, honoring Orange County's philanthropic community. Thank you for joining us today. Our Mistress of Ceremonies is Maria Hall Brown. Many of you know that Maria has served as MC for NPD for a number of years now, and we are most grateful. Her grace and humor on stage is truly appreciated, and we are very appreciative of her willingness to host this event again in 2023. Maria joined PBS SoCal in July 1997 and is currently Senior Director of the station. She is proud of producing multiple series and documentaries during her tenure, which have garnered numerous awards, including LA area Emmys and Golden Mikes. A longtime resident of Orange County, Maria is the recipient of a Distinguished Alumni Award from UC Irvine. And now, honored guests, please welcome our Mistress of Ceremonies, Maria Hall Brown.
Wow, what an amazing day. I have to say, thank you all so much for being here. I am so proud and honored to serve as your Mistress of Ceremonies for this wonderful 38th annual. This is such great news because we have over 800 people here today. We're totally sold out. It is an incredible event, so give yourselves a round of applause. As Mitch said, this event is very near and dear to my heart, and that's why I love staying involved every year. How can you not want to be a part of surrounding yourself at least one day a year with remarkable, kind, gracious, compassionate people such as yourselves? So take a look around this room and realize that you are in the company of grand individuals. We're going to witness today firsthand wonderful tributes from nonprofits who are grateful recipients of our honoree support and generosity. And the stories we'll hear today from the honorees themselves, I think, will touch your heart in many ways. The beautiful song you heard on your way in and saw as you were taking your seats was a special composition that NPD founder Doug Freeman worked tirelessly to have written by PGOT. Now, those of you who don't know what a PGOT is, that's someone who's won a Pulitzer, an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony Award winner. Just happened to be American composer and conductor Marvin Hamlish. And it was performed by the students of the Orange County Music and Dance. You remember that Doug shared that wonderful story with us last year. So let's give Doug a round of applause for that beautiful song, as well as the wonderful students from the Orange County School of Music and Dance. All right. I do have a new role this year. To get us started, we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. And as you may know, the Scouts from Tustin were going to lead us in said pledge. But due to the tragic fire at the Tustin hangar, schools have been closed in Tustin for a while. And the parents felt that it might be best for their kids to go back to school. So I have the honor and the privilege. So would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Now it's my pleasure to recognize the hard work of all of those who served as judging committee, led by Honorary Chair Charlie Zhang, Honorary Chair Gena Reed, and the NPD Submissions and Judging Chair Kathy Rivola. This panel of judges, all community leaders and philanthropists, had the incredibly difficult job of selecting our outstanding honorees today from over 100 submissions, and that's a real tribute to the good work being done here in our community. And we thank each judge for their time and commitment. Their names are in your program. So we would, however, like to acknowledge them in person. Would all the judges please stand so we can say thank you? Thank you. Thank you, Charlie, Gena, Kathy, and our dedicated panel. Now I would like to introduce our fabulous 2023 National Philanthropy Day Orange County co-chairs, Kay Linan Clark and Jessica Hammond. Each year, the Association of Fundraising Professionals recruits 2 co-chairs to lead and plan the very event you're celebrating today, National Philanthropy Day. It's really not an easy task, believe me, I know. And the community owes a great deal of gratitude to those professionals that they have spent hours, days, weeks, seconds, heartache, sleepless nights leading the effort to produce this important award ceremony. Let me introduce them. Kay Linan Clark is the Associate Director of Individual Giving at Segerstrom Center for the Arts. Jessica Hammond is the Director of Development at California State University, Fullerton. Please join me in a round of applause for and to welcome to the stage Kay and Jessica.
Hello. Thank you so much. I know I threw for at least with my name.
I did.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kaylin Ann Clark.
And I'm Jessica Hammond.
Thank you for joining us for our 38th National Philanthropy Day Luncheon. NPD, which is now celebrated internationally, and as you will hear later, began right here in Orange County 38 years ago. Jessica and I honored to serve as event co-chairs this year, representing the Association of Fundraising Professionals Orange County chapter.
National Philanthropy Day is a major annual event for AFP. It is a celebration of the dedicated individuals, businesses, and organizations whose contributions of time, talent, and treasure to our county's philanthropic community has improved the lives of so many. Their passion for causes throughout all of Orange County, which so often goes unrecognized, deserves this day of acknowledgement and fanfare.
Our theme this year is Viva Philanthropy, Here for Good. We celebrate today the double meaning of this phrase. We're here for the good of others in our community, and the outpouring of charitable efforts in Orange County is going strong and always growing. It's here for our good.
Viva Philanthropy also embraces diversity within the philanthropic realm. We recognize the multifaceted nature of needs, perspectives, and experiences in our communities and uphold that by fostering an inclusive approach. Our collaborative efforts lead to a more equitable and empowered society for all. So we thank everyone in this room for all you do to make Orange County such a wonderful place to live, with neighbors who care about and act in service of others.
At this time, we want to take a moment to thank our event sponsors who have contributed to the success of this year's event. You'll find their names listed in the program book. We would like to give special recognition to our lead sponsors who have been sponsoring NPD for more than 30 years. Our presenting sponsor is the Orange County Business Journal. Our broadcast sponsor is PBS SoCal. And our community media sponsor is the OC Register.
We are also pleased to recognize our platinum and gold sponsors. Our platinum sponsors are Bill and Ronna Shipman, Cal State Fullerton, Charlie and Ling Jang, City of Hope, Leona Ernoff Sadaka, OC United Way, Pacific Symphony, Sandy Jackson, Gena Reed, Think Together, and West Coast University American Career College. Our gold sponsors are Chapman University, Crevier Family Foundation, and Goodwill Orange County.
Jessica and I want to extend our deep appreciation to this year's National Philanthropy Day Committee members, a group of 25 experienced and dedicated volunteers who have worked tirelessly over the last year. We are so grateful for their volunteerism on top of their work and commitment within the nonprofit sector. Will the members of the 2023 National Philanthropy Day Committee please stand and be recognized?
We would like to now recognize the individuals and organizations that have been past Outstanding Honorees for National Philanthropy Day. For 38 years, you have inspired us and been true champions of philanthropy in our community. These honorees are named in the program and in our own philanthropic halls of fame. In recognition of their contributions to our community, will past outstanding honorees who are present please stand and be recognized?
In addition, we recognize the individuals and businesses that were submitted for recognition as honorees in 2023. Each and every one of you are being recognized today for your exceptional work in our community. We are a better, stronger community thanks to your dedicated philanthropic support in Orange County. All of the 2023 honorees are listed in your program. Will all of this year's honorees please stand and be recognized?
I would now like to introduce to you a very special person. She was selected as our Legacy Honoree last year at last year's National Philanthropy Day Awards Luncheon. Please welcome to the stage our 2023 NPD Honorary Co-Chair, Gena Reed.
Hi there. Thank you so much for making the trip to Anaheim and being with us today. It's a pleasure for me to be here and for me to be the honorary chair of this event. When I was thinking about what I wanted to say today, it got a little complicated because you want to make a kind of an impact with your words. I was thinking about how I really got started. I mean, my late husband and I always did philanthropy. We always gave to our causes and our concerns. But when he passed away in 2012, it was a challenge for me. I knew what we wanted to do, I know what was important to us, but I wasn't sure about me and what was important. When I work with the underprivileged children, I find that gives me the most joy in my life. When I work with my girls at Girls Incorporated, when I work with my kids at Samueli Academy, when I work with mis niños in Penachel, Guatemala, my heart bursts with joy. So I would encourage you to find out what brings joy in your life and follow that track. We need to decide what we want our legacy to be. And usually our legacy is tied up into what our joy is. I also believe philanthropy is something that we really have a responsibility of passing along to the next generation. Those of us who are more fortunate have a responsibility to help others. We have a responsibility to make the world a better place. And we need to teach these ideals to the next generation. Today, you're going to hear a lot of meaningful stories from a lot of wonderful people that are your neighbors right here in Orange County. And they're making a difference for generations to come, and you can too. So thank you for being here today. I know you're going to feel inspired. Just sit back and enjoy it, because it is an inspiring morning. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gena, and she's absolutely right. Well, let's get to our awards. Allow me to welcome our first presenter. Somebody I know, because he's my boss. PBS SoCal KCET President and CEO Andrew Russell is a 25-year veteran of public broadcasting, having held senior executive leadership positions at both PBS and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. He joined PBS SoCal in 2013 and truly has played a key role in building PBS SoCal into its role as the flagship PBS station for Southern California. In 2018, PBS SoCal merged with KCET to continue to serve the 18 million people in our diverse region, telling stories that matter and sharing PBS programs that viewers like you know and trust. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Andy Russell.
Well, thank you, Maria. It's so good to share the stage with you. And I just want to say how much we appreciate all that you do for PBS SoCal and for Orange County. It's enormously appreciated. Well, I'm very happy to present this first award, and let me start it this way. It is essential that we encourage our next generation to appreciate, learn, and practice philanthropy as one of the great joys of being engaged individuals. The Outstanding Youth Award honors leaders under the age of 21 who have demonstrated extraordinary commitment to the community through direct financial support, development of charitable programs, volunteering, and leadership. I'm certain you will agree that the recipient of this year's Outstanding Youth Award is an extraordinary example of these principles. Let's turn our attention to these screens.
What makes Ethan special is his persuasiveness, number one. He's got a charisma about himself at such a young age. For example, the dedication to making El Dorado be a part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
He has started a Kids for Wish Kids club at his school. And what a club does is they help raise funds to help grant wishes. So the first year Ethan did this, they raised $8,000 and they did it in just 2 weeks. The second year, they doubled that. So all in, over $23,000 in 2 years.
Ethan put together donation boxes for every classroom. We have about 85 classrooms and some in the office as well, and just encourage students to drop off some change in there. And it was very effective and very successful, and we were very happy to be able to support students in our community who needed that extra support.
The funds raised allowed us to grant 3 life-changing wishes for kids that are battling critical illnesses.
I think it's a really special thing what Ethan did. He brought Make-A-Wish to El Dorado. He coordinated with the people who run the program, so we had a guest speaker come during an assembly. He worked with the video production team to get that message out to all our students. And the impact that has, it's a tremendous example to set for the other 2,000 students that go to school here. And I couldn't be more honored to celebrate Ethan and what he's accomplished here as a student at El Dorado.
We use a phrase on our campus that spirit never sleeps. And when it comes to what Ethan's done, he is the poster child for Spirit Never Sleeps and making something happen on our campus that didn't exist before.
When he set out to work with his classmates, his advisors, the entire school, he said, you know what, we're gonna do this together. And what happened was there was so much momentum that was built.
We've now been able to introduce to over 2,000 people on our campus, students, staff, everyone, about Make-A-Wish. And we have our amazing Hawk Talk newscast that goes out, and that's on YouTube. It's far and wide what Ethan created, and that ripple effect is quite far. It's oceans of ripples.
Ethan, I just want to say congratulations to you on winning this really special award and making El Dorado proud. Thank you.
Ethan, the Make-A-Wish family wants to congratulate you on receiving the Outstanding Youth Award for National Philanthropy Day 2023. We thank you.
Hey, what's up, Ethan? Yokum Donda. I just want to say congratulations to you on this Outstanding Youth Award. It's well-deserved. Big props to you. Go Bruins. And again, man, congratulations. We'll see you at the Den.
Please help me welcome to the stage our Outstanding Youth Honoree, Ethan Yokum.
Thank you. I really do look really young in those photos. Yeah, so standing here today, accepting this award truly is an honor. It serves as a clear representation to the impact of fundraising. right? How a community can vastly support the common good. The road I've traveled, however, through fundraising and philanthropy wouldn't have been possible alone. I'm fortunate to be joined today by people vital to my mission, and so I'd like to personally thank them. First and foremost, the Association of Fundraising Professionals of Orange County for not only putting together this event, but recognizing me and my fellow recipients today. And of course, the Make-A-Wish Foundation for nominating me and just truly making an impact on this community. And my high school, El Dorado High, Go Hawks, and specifically my principal, Mr. Joey Davis, and my leadership teacher, Mr. Aaron Campazano, for making these fundraisers possible. And may you both please stand and give them a round of applause. And of course, I wouldn't be able to do it without my parents, my family, and my friends for supporting me through this journey. So one last round of applause for everybody who made this possible. So childhood is such a critical time in one's life. Even my childhood still brings me meaning to this day. I literally have my kindergarten teacher here in the crowd. But all these moments for a child have a deeper meaning. That's why it became so clear to me how important Make-A-Wish's mission is. Through our efforts with wish granting, we can be a part of one of the happiest and most memorable parts of a child's life. And so to end, I'd like to introduce my final guest, Miss Rosie Jane, and may she please stand up, and please give her a round of applause. And so Rosie's wish was to go to Disney World, and this was able to be granted through the fundraising efforts of the Make-A-Wish Foundation and El Dorado's community. Her constant joy and loving spirit embodies why I and many of us choose to pursue philanthropic outlets. She is the reason we fundraise. Finally, I'd like to end on a note from President Ronald Reagan, who made this day possible. There is no limit to the amount of good you can do if you do not care who gets the credit. Thank you again for this honor.
There is more, Ethan. Stay up here. Yes. So let me start by saying that a tradition here is part of National Philanthropy Day. Our AFP Orange County members have the tradition of giving $2,500 of their personal contributions through the AFP Foundation to a charity of our Outstanding Youth Honorees choice. Ethan's choice, he's chosen his favorite charity, Make-A-Wish Foundation, to receive the $2,500 donation. Thanks. It is also our pleasure to announce that as part of his award, Ethan will receive a check for $1,000 from the AFP Orange County Scholarship Fund for his continued philanthropic efforts and in support of his education. Congratulations, Ethan.
All right, go get your pictures. Oh, you just dropped the check. You can go take a picture. I'm old enough to do that. I can mess with him a little bit. Well-spoken, well-dressed, and incredibly poignant. What a wonderful young man. Let's give him one more round of applause. I'm delighted to now introduce our next presenter, Bob May, Executive Director, Philanthropy for American Career College, West Coast University, and One Root Foundation. Please join me in welcoming Bob to present the Outstanding Small Business or Corporation Award.
Thanks for having us. Thank you, Maria, and so proud to be here with so many people who are changing lives in our community each and every day. The Outstanding Small Business or Corporation Award recognizes a business with fewer than 50 employees that has demonstrated a consistent commitment to philanthropy through its involvement in one or more non-for-profit organizations in Orange County. Outstanding businesses make a difference, not only by providing financial support, but also by being leaders in the community and by driving innovation that improves the quality of life for everyone living in Orange County. Please take a look at the screens.
Sona just has a passion for education. She wants to make sure all students have resources to succeed, which really complements our Tustin Public Schools Foundation mission.
Illumination Foundation runs family shelters in Orange County that housed unhoused families and children that have been living on the streets, in the cars. Sona and my private professor, they have been offering free tutoring services to these children that have been experiencing trauma. They've been behind on academics, and having a private tutor reach out to them to help them with math, science, any academics that they're behind in has really been a gift for our children and our families.
My private professor has done so much for our communities. They provide tutoring for free to students that need it, and then they provide support financially and with time to nonprofits that are also serving students to make sure educational resources are available.
We have seen so many of our children who have benefited from the services. Kids are saying, my teacher at school thought I didn't understand math, but now when I sit with my tutor from my private professor, I get it because they take the time, they have the patience to help me understand.
Sona, with her leadership at my private professor, has allowed our foundation to be able to expand to serve more people. She's allowed us to raise more funds through her matching, which allowed us to fund more grants that teachers can use in their classrooms to serve more students.
Since our children that are unhoused face so many challenges, my private professor and Sona made a gracious donation of laptops and hotspots for our kids, because in the settings that they're living in, they don't always have access to these services.
She shares her resources so freely with others, her expertise, her creative spirit to help nonprofits be better.
Tutors from my private professor always show up. Showing up has been a key piece for our children who have been unhoused. It shows how much caring they have for our children, and our children do their best to give it their best because they have an adult that believes in them.
She's such a great example for others about how to use your passion and excitement to reach more people in the community.
Congratulations, Sona and my private professor. We are so grateful for our partnership, and I look forward to our work together as we disrupt the cycle of homelessness.
Congratulations, Sona and my private professor, for this award. It's so well deserved, and I'm thrilled that your heart has been recognized in this way. So congratulations.
I am so very proud to introduce Sona Shah, CEO and founder of my private professor.
Can I first just give a round of applause to everyone in this room? This is incredible. Love the energy. Perfect. Well, wow, I don't have any other words to say. Thank you so much on behalf of my entire team at my private professor. We are just so grateful for this phenomenal honor. And we appreciate the fantastic work of so many wonderful nonprofits: Tustin Public Schools Foundation, Illumination Foundation, Sahara, Boys and Girls Club, Orangewood, everything that you're doing in our community, and we're proud to serve as partners to help enrich our youth. Now, in the 2 minutes I have in front of our 800 closest friends, I thought I'd take a moment and actually share a shout out about the importance of access in education. Countless studies show that education is a game changer for upward mobility and financial stability. Indeed, college graduates earn double on average compared to those without a degree. And the data is clear that tutoring is one of the best ways to improve educational outcomes. Now, I founded my private professor with a simple mission: to find a sustainable way to make sure that all students, especially those in underserved communities, can get access to the resources that they need to succeed. Why? Because education is a right, not a privilege. And because access is not only for the privileged. We think that everybody deserves the right to improve their future trajectory. We know that today's scholars will be tomorrow's leaders. And by helping each student reach their academic potential, we also uplift families, neighborhoods, and communities. And here's our secret. We're able to maximize potential with purpose because of the collective effort. So I want to just thank you to all of the families who've trusted us to provide tutoring and academic support to your children. And thank you to all the businesses who've partnered with us to provide tutoring as a benefit to your employees and your families. And thank you to everyone who's matched funds with us to provide enriching resources in the community. By working with you, we're able to sustain a model that can provide free tutoring and grants to those that need it most. Now, I want to share a special thanks to my husband, Raj, to our children, Ryan and Sophie, to our parents, to our dear friends, and to our incredible team for your unwavering commitment and support as we grow and sustain this mission-driven model into a movement. And finally, a heartfelt thank you to all of the inspiring nonprofits and philanthropists that do what you do each day to make this world better. Thank you so much.
Have a lovely photo right there. Congratulations. Yay. See, isn't it a good day? Is everybody happy now? Now I'm delighted to bring to the stage someone who I admire very, very much. Our next presenter, Sue Parks. She is the president and CEO at Orange County United Way. Please join me in welcoming Sue to present the Outstanding Mid-Sized Business or Corporation Award.
Thank you, Maria. It's always great to see you, and how wonderful to be with all of you today. As part of Orange County United Way, we are thrilled to be in this room with so many incredible people who love Orange County. And a fun fact I want to share, your Orange County United Way turns 100 next year. So here, I think. So the joke around the office is the organization is turning 100, not me. So I just want to clarify anything that's floating around out there. Anyway, I have the sincere privilege of announcing the Outstanding Mid-Sized Business or Corporation Award, which recognizes a business with 50 to 499 employees that demonstrates an outstanding commitment to philanthropy through its financial support to one or many nonprofits, its leadership involvement, and the volunteer participation of its workforce. And they establish a role model for other businesses in our community. So let's take a look at the screen.
When I hear the name Casanova McCann, my heart starts beating so fast because of what they have done, not only for us, but for a lot of constituency that we have served. And as partners, they have really made a mark by introducing our program, our values, and our mission in our communities.
Casanova McCann has been a really important partner for Cal State Fullerton, especially for the Latino Communications Institute that is housed in the College of Communications.
Ingrid is the CEO of Casanova McCann. She's also a founding board member for the Latino Communications Initiative at CSUF. And I was a participant and beneficiary of that organization when I was in undergrad at CSUF.
I really admire Ingrid and Casanova McCann because they're not just about philanthropy for today. They really are about planting the seeds of philanthropy for tomorrow.
When the Oasis Center International was size of a seed, they still considered our mission valuable and created a phenomenal documentary. And that has started our partnership.
They have been a longtime supporter for over 10 years, but even more than the corporate level or the financial level support is really the personal level support offered by Casanova CEO Ingrid Smart.
When we met Casanova McCann, we were only serving one school. At that point, for us to receive the attention that we got, getting the entire marketing team together in one room That was very impressive and moving for me.
Casanova McCann is one of the major advertising agencies in the country. It is headed by a strong Latina businesswoman. And also, it serves the community. It always tries to give back.
One thing I love about the culture is our outreach and serving different communities because of our leadership.
Casanova lets employees have time off from work to do volunteer activities in their communities. Ingrid is passing on that philanthropic attitude.
Congratulations, Casanova McCann and Ingrid. I don't know a more deserving woman to get this award.
Congratulations, Casanova McCann, and especially congratulations to Ingrid. We're so proud of you, and we're so grateful that you are part of the Cal State Fullerton family.
Congratulations, Ingrid. This is from the bottom of my heart, that as a double minority in this day and age of diversity, equity, and inclusion, you have followed your passion and you are making headways for all the female professionals that are coming after you. Congratulations.
And here to accept the award on behalf of Casanova McCann is President and CEO Ingrid Smart. Ingrid.
Thank you so much for that beautiful video. What a blessing it is to receive this recognition just for doing what is right and what we truly believe in. Casanova's mission is to be the most caring advertising agency, and giving back to our Orange County community is a big part of that mission. John F. Kennedy once said, "The richest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them." And we want to continue to live by our values and principles, because we know that to whom much is given, much is required. Thanks from the bottom of my heart to Cal State University Fullerton and Oasis International for submitting us for this prestigious award, for this amazing recognition. We're so proud of our association with you and are privileged to work with our students. And thank you very much to my Casanova team, who lives our values every day and made this award possible. Thank you, everyone.
How wonderful. And Alex, I think I know you. He doesn't see me. We're on table. We know each other, right? Were you my intern? Oh, of course. Good to see you. Good to see you. Sorry, little private moment. Next, I would like to welcome to the stage our presenting sponsor, the Orange County Business Journal. It is one of the most respected and widely read local business publications in the county. The publication, now in its 46th year, serves readership that includes the area's biggest and best known business owners, senior executives, and the most influential leaders in our community. Representing OCBJ is Kim Stemper, Orange County Business Journal philanthropy columnist. Please join me in welcoming Kim to the stage.
This is wonderful. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I am honored to be here. I often feel that I have the very best job in the world. I get to share with all our readers the wonderful things that the generous people of Orange County are doing to make our community a better and more compassionate place. The person we honor now is someone who makes our community a better and more beautiful place, using his remarkable artistic gifts as a glassblower to create unforgettable sculptures that capture our imaginations and stir our emotions, Mr. John Barber. Mr. Barber attended the celebrated State School for Glass Design in Zweitzoll, Germany, where he learned the techniques of the European masters. He returned to the United States in 1973 and established a studio in Laguna Canyon in 1988. In the years since, Mr. Barber has become one of the most accomplished and influential glassblowers in the entire art realm. Beyond sharing his amazing art skills and mentoring other artists, Mr. Barber, along with his wife Rebecca, founded Studio Arts Gallery in Laguna Beach to help support and showcase local artists' work. Mr. Barber truly gives from his heart, and he gives his hearts. For the last 12 years, Mr. Barber has personally handmade each of the beautiful heart-shaped awards that dozens of National Philanthropy winners have proudly brought home. Please, Please join me in watching this video about Mr. John Barber.
Both of my mother and my two sisters were all artists. They were painters. They were so naturally good at painting that I was intimidated by their talent. After one semester of college, I realized, I need to find out what I want to do. And so I thought, well, traveling would be good. So I went to Munich, Germany to see my sister, and her husband's German, and he was raised in a small village right near the Czech border. They've been blowing glass for like 1,100 years in this area. And one of the factory owners was a friend of the family. So I ended up, begging this guy, please, can I stay and learn and apprentice? And he said, yeah, there's a bench, and gave me my own bench where I could then start practicing the discipline of glassblowing. In Europe, there's a 20-year apprenticeship before you're maybe invited to sit at the master's bench. So I was very fortunate to be given that opportunity. So I learned what I could there, and then returned and started building my own furnaces and equipment to melt glass, and have just stuck with it now for almost 45 years. And so I've been making hearts for quite a while, and I thought, that would be an appropriate kind of piece to give to this organization. Each of these pieces are individually made, so we're constantly, shaping, reheating, cooling, shaping, reheating, until we achieve the finished heart. And each one will be slightly different, and I think that makes it unique. It's an honor for me to be involved in this small way. So I invite you all to come and visit me if you can.
Unfortunately, Mr. Barber is not able to join us this afternoon, but this beautiful piece of art will be hand-delivered to him later today. So let's give him one more big round of applause for such a wonderful contribution to National Philanthropy Day. Thank you.
It's kind of fun. He's going to get his own piece of art. Well, now it's my opportunity to share with you a little bit about my friend and founder of this very day, National Philanthropy Day, Mr. Douglas K. Freeman. Yay, Doug! Doug's the executive chair and CEO, Orange County Music and Dance. Before joining OCMD, Doug had a long career as a lawyer, businessman, civic leader, philanthropist, and I'm sure a dozen other things. He served in a variety of capacities within the nonprofit field, where he is now including the board of the Pacific Symphony, where he is now a lifetime trustee, board member and former chair of UCI Foundation Board of Trustees, and board member and now trustee emeritus at the California Institute of the Arts. We're so fortunate to have Doug as the NPD founder right here in Orange County. I'm sure you all know that, and it's definitely a point of pride, but let's get to know Doug a little bit more.
The epiphany came to me actually after I had spoken at Walker Arts Center in Minneapolis. I thanked them for the generosity, because Minneapolis and Minneapolis-St. Paul's as a community was then and remains one of the most generous communities in the country, and by extension in the world. We say thank you to the donors of the institutions that we like, but the institutions that I don't have any affiliation with or knowledge about, I don't say thank you to those folks. But as a nation, all of these institutions and the donors that support them change the quality of life for our entire country. So I sat down, I said, how do I get this message to President Reagan? He's a brand new president. Maybe he's interested, who knows? If I write a letter to the President of the United States, I might as well write to Santa Claus, and I would get an answer sooner. 2 months later, I was chairing an event in Newport Beach at the John Wayne Tennis Center. It was actually a 2-day program on philanthropy. And I had invited Lynn Nofziger, who was President Reagan's chief political advisor in the White House. And I drove him back to the airport at the end of the day. And he turned to me and he said, "By the way, Doug, that was an amazing program. I'm very impressed with this community of yours. If there's anything I can do to be helpful to you, you be sure to let me know." Funny you should ask. Can you deliver this to the president? 2 weeks later, I'm in the White House. Now, I knew nothing about 35 years of Philanthropy Day at that moment. I only knew that I was being told, you have to get a bill passed through Congress. And I thought, me? I'm supposed to do this? Yes, because the director of the Private Sector Initiatives Office, which Reagan had established, much to his credit, was former Congressman Jim Coyne. And he's the man I met with. And he says, all we do here is we cheer you on. If you get it passed, I think I can get the president to sign it. It wasn't until Philanthropy Day actually came and I was reflecting on the fact that we actually had this amazing event that I thought, this could be important. This could be something that would capture the imagination of the American people, as well it should.
Doug, would you please stand? Bravo, bravo. Well, I am now delighted to introduce our next presenter and one of our platinum sponsors, Annette Walker, the visionary president of City of Hope Orange County. In 2022, Annette and her team opened City of Hope Orange County Lennar Foundation Cancer Center in Irvine, delivering world-renowned treatment, research, and cancer cures to the 3.2 million people of Orange County. Please join me in welcoming Annette to the stage.
Thank you so much, Maria. And that video I just saw of Doug, and he made this comment about so many good-willed people making a difference in so many lives. And it's one of the reasons I love this event, and one of the reasons I feel so blessed to be a citizen of Orange County, because the warmth in this room just exudes across the county. I want to thank you for all that you do, every single one of you. So I have the great pleasure of talking about the Outstanding Philanthropic Group Award, which recognizes a volunteer group that has demonstrated extraordinary commitment to the community through direct involvement, financial support, and leadership. So please take a look at the screens.
Orange County Grantmakers has a superpower, and that superpower is the ability to convene funders, nonprofit, and community leaders together to learn, to network, and to collaborate to meaningfully drive social impact in the community.
Our partners within Orange County Grantmakers are learning about what we're doing, and we're learning about what they're doing. So it's a really great opportunity to network. It's a great opportunity to bring funding together within Orange County so that we can get it out into the community where it's needed.
And so it's a community of individuals and organizations that give funding back to the community in Orange County, and partnering with our nonprofit organizations who are on the ground really providing all of the incredible programs and services that are needed by our community.
What makes Orange County Grantmakers special is that we really work to ensure that philanthropists, funders, also nonprofit partners, and constituents are all working together for the common good and to address the most pressing issues in Orange County.
Which includes a very focused attention on our most vulnerable populations and ways that we can all be successful and thrive in our region.
Its equity plan is really thoughtful. It starts with direct service, then education and awareness and systems change. And this is done informally through working groups and offline, as well as through 70 events throughout the year.
We have the opportunity to work with Orange County grantmakers to reach the nonprofits within the community, truly understand what the community needs, elevate the equity within Orange County itself.
It's really, really important for us to make a meaningful difference where our employees live and work. But we also know that we can't do it alone. And organizations like Orange County Grantmakers is the perfect hub for us to be able to learn, network, and collaborate in order to achieve the greatest impact in our backyards.
We are really looking at some of the most pressing issues, some of the issues that are the hardest to solve in our community, and working with the community hand in hand to make sure our solutions are coming from the community and for the community.
Congratulations, Orange County Grantmakers. This is a well-deserved award.
OC Grantmakers, congratulations for this well-deserved award. I look forward to seeing the incredible impact that you're going to have in the future.
Congratulations, Orange County Grantmakers, on being celebrated today as Outstanding Philanthropic Group.
Congratulations, Orange County Grantmakers, on receiving the Outstanding Philanthropic Group Award. Thank you for continuing to make sure that equity is at the forefront of the conversations in the philanthropic and nonprofit sector here in Orange County.
So congratulations, Orange County Grantmakers. Please come up and receive your award.
Thank you all. It is so wonderful to see so many people here that I know and just enjoy spending time with. Thank you to AFP and National Philanthropy Day, the entire OCG board, and the entire OCG community for this honor. As Executive Director of Orange County Grantmakers, it's my absolute privilege to support this community every day, because that's truly what we are. We are a community. We're a community of funders, we're a community of philanthropists, we're a community of nonprofits that are all committed to supporting a more equitable Orange County. And as you heard from our members on that wonderful video, what OCG attempts to do every day is to provide a space for learning and connecting, for those who are giving and trying to understand what the needs are in our community, but also to meaningfully drive impact and collaboration with the true experts, the service providers and the nonprofits who are doing the work every single day. I joined OCG almost 7 years ago, and at the time, OCG was already an incredibly vibrant community of philanthropists who wanted to demonstrate that philanthropy was here to really stand for impact in Orange County. Since then, we've really grown, not just in our membership, which is now over 50 strong, but in our presence through partnership, collaboration, community events, networking, and discussion. And as my wonderful associate Anna knows, we do a lot. We love seeing so many of you so many times throughout the year. We provide a space for those who are doing the work around specific issue areas like health, food, housing, early education, immigration, and so much more. And we believe that providing these spaces for nonprofits and philanthropy to come together really helps to break down the silos that exist between nonprofits and funders. We're so pleased to have opportunities to partner with other organizations like AFP, OneOC, the OC Nonprofit Professionals Network, to make sure that we're building those bridges in committed, authentic relationships. When I think about what it means to be an outstanding philanthropic group, I am most proud of what we do that extends just beyond the grant numbers. Yes, the sheer total number of our giving from our members is incredible, and it is felt by so many in this room. But what's truly, truly incredible is the authentic relationships that I believe OCG has been able to support and build over the last couple of years. As someone said at our most recent summit, OCG events are like a big family reunion. And in that, in my opinion, is outstanding. Thank you.
And after today's event, she's going to have a very full inbox. All right, well, let me get a little caught up here. Here we go. I am now delighted to introduce community leader, philanthropist, and co-founder of the Samuel A. Academy and former NPD Outstanding Philanthropist Award, Sandy Jackson. Let's welcome Sandy to the stage.
Nice to see you. Thank you, Maria, for that great introduction, and thank you for National Philanthropy Day Committee for inviting me to present. I am so excited to be here with all of you movers and shakers that make Orange County such a great place to live. So give yourself a hand. The Outstanding Volunteer Fundraiser, which I'm pleased to recognize, honors volunteers who have demonstrated exceptional leadership in coordinating and motivating others who have accomplished a philanthropic project to the benefit of a charitable foundation or institution. It highlights those who have devoted substantial amount of personal time, energy, and creativity to one or more organizations and who truly exemplifies the spirit of volunteerism at its best. More than 500,000 volunteer fundraisers assist nonprofits in Orange County every year, and I applaud all of you who are making such a difference. But this year, the award goes to, and we are very pleased to announce it for Ryan and Paige Getzloff. So please join me in looking at the screen.
We met Ryan and Paige through a mutual friend when their first son was just a baby. And our friend told them about Duchenne that affects little boys. And they realized that it could have been them. And so they have been with us ever since that day, which is over 12 years now.
I'm so thankful for Ryan and Paige's winning spirits, both in athletics and for pediatrics, in supporting our kids and our families for well over a decade.
What I would say about the Getzloffs as a couple is they're amazing pillars in our community when it comes to helping others. So Paige working in conjunction with our Anaheim Ducks Foundation to help raise funds for CHOC. Ryan with his work with Cure Duchenne, and that inspires other teammates to come along with him on our Learn to Play programs. That gets opportunities for others that may not have had the financial resources to play our sport.
Ryan has achieved a lot in the NHL's Anaheim Ducks, but he and Paige have also been champions for our kids and our families. They give so much of their time, effort, and energy to help our kids heal, grow, and become happy and healthy kids.
I think the fact that Ryan and Paige saw me and wanted to help is very humbling for me. It gives me a lot of inspiration and motivation to continue living out my life and hope as well.
The culture of our organization is set by our ownership, Henry and Susan Samueli, who use the platform of professional sports to make meaningful change in the community. And there's no better example than the Getzloffs.
Paige has co-chaired the Anaheim Lady Ducks fashion show for many years, raising almost $1.9 million for the kids in our community with the greatest needs.
Ryan and Paige have helped raise millions of dollars for Duchenne research. Their contributions have resulted in the first gene therapy ever approved for Duchenne muscular dystrophy.
Ryan and Paige have left a lasting mark at CHOC, allowing our kids to just be kids with that creative therapy.
I had a chance to be in the player tunnel the last game that Ryan played for the Anaheim Ducks, and I was there with a few other boys with Duchenne. Even on his last game, Ryan was still thinking about other people and was still thinking about us, and that just shows the character of who he is.
Ryan Getzloff was a champion on the ice. The Getzloffs are both a champion on and off the ice.
Not just raising money for us to find a cure, but also making us feel like we belong and making us feel like we're part of a team.
Ryan and Paige, just wanted to say a heartfelt thank you from all of us here at the Anaheim Ducks. What you have done to raise the bar in our community will never be forgotten, and we appreciate everything that you've done.
Ryan and Paige, on behalf of the entire CHOC family and the children we serve, thank you for your support and congratulations on winning this award.
Congratulations, Ryan and Paige.
Congratulations.
We love you.
So unfortunately, Ryan and Paige had a last-minute conflict. They were going to be here, but it precluded them from being here. But we are still very, very honored to celebrate their years of steadfast philanthropy in Orange County and the impact that they have made. And I have to admit, I'm an avid Ducks fan, so go Ducks. We now have a special message, though, from Ryan and Paige. So again, your attention to the screen.
Hey everybody, Ryan and Paige Getzlaff here. We just wanted to first off say we apologize for not making the event. Family matters and stuff kept us away, but we just wanted to say how extremely honored we are to be recognized by this great achievement here in Orange County and how much it means to us.
There's nothing that means more to us than serving the community and helping children all over. And I mean, we just feel so privileged to have gotten this award and could not be more grateful.
It's been a long road. We got started with Cure Duchenne a long time ago, and we've been fortunate enough and blessed to be able to see some of these kids grow and really dig into the organization and understand where all the money's going. And we couldn't do any of that without the help of our teammates, friends, family members, as well as the community. The Cure Duchenne family has been great to us. Hawken has been an inspiration to all of us.
And we also have to thank Henry and Susan Samueli. They really guided us on showing us what it meant to serve the community and how to give back.
Yeah, we've been right from the start been able to have the guidance to understand how privileged we are and how much we have the ability to affect young children and people in the community. And through Chalk Hospital, we spent a lot of time there and understanding and getting to see these kids who need help. And frankly, for us to be able to go and just show up there and put on a smile and kind of help raise awareness has been great for us. I know I've done it with the team a lot. The Anaheim Ducks Foundation believes strongly in that, giving back to the kids.
And we go to work alongside so many amazing people. So we just feel very, very blessed.
Thank you, guys.
So I'm very honored to accept this award. As I said before, they could not be here this afternoon, but I will make sure that they get it. And thank you all for the impact you're making in Orange County.
All right, now I get to do something that I am very thrilled to do because I could not adore this couple more. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce our next presenters, Charlie and Ling Zhang, who are generous platinum sponsors once again this year. As you may or may not know, Charlie emigrated to America at the age of 23 with only a clarinet and $20 in his pocket, and is now an Orange County-based entrepreneur and philanthropist who founded the renowned fast casual restaurant chain Pickup Sticks in 1989, which he grew to more than 100 locations. Charlie and Ling co-founded OC Music and Dance in 2017, a nonprofit arts school that offers music and dance training to children regardless of their skill level and ability to pay. But there is so much more that this magnificent couple has given to Orange County. Please welcome Charlie and Ling to the stage.
Thank you so very much. You are the most beautiful people. God bless you. The Outstanding Founders Award recognizes an individual for his or her achievement, leadership, and a vision in establishing a successful nonprofit organization dedicated to providing important charitable service to the community, or to improving the quality of life for individuals and families living in Orange County. Please turn your attention to the screen.
The Wahoo's Family Foundation and the brothers have been so incredible to our county and throughout the United States. I think not only their investments in their businesses locally, the hiring of so many employees, but what they do for the community and how much they give back.
For the past 35 years, the Wahoo's family has shown us what it means to give back to the community. At a time when the restaurant industry was
facing difficulties during the pandemic, they continue to give to our frontline workers, all while navigating their own adversities within their own business.
California Love Drop was started in 2020, right after the pandemic started. And the idea was to deliver food to frontline responders and those in need.
It's not just about giving financially. The Wahoo's family believes in rolling up their sleeves and getting out there into the community to support local nonprofits with their fundraising efforts.
It's really easy for a company to write a check to a charity effort and then walk away. One of the things with Wahoo's is not only are they committed to that charity, they're also on the front lines of helping that charity with their effort.
We do services throughout Orange County, and we serve about 80,000 people. One of the first groups that really helped us out was Ed Lee with Wahoo's. And he had all these ideas looking at community members who are looking for jobs, looking at health and mental health, and especially youth leadership development.
Their willingness to step into the community to mentor others, share their personal stories, their personal and professional journeys has been an inspiration for many.
Especially for Asian and Pacific Islander and Latino communities, immigrant communities. They know what the struggles are, and so they've really invested and helped us all.
It's not just about giving financially. The Wahoo's family rolls up their sleeves. They get out there into the community by actively participating in events, supporting local nonprofits with their fundraising efforts.
Wahoo's has been involved with us since our very beginning, since 1997. We've had different brothers help us out, and they've always just given to everybody in the community, and we love them for that.
I'd like to congratulate the entire team at Wahoo's for winning this prestigious award. Congratulations from Blue Sea.
Congratulations, Wahoo's Family Foundation, for winning this very deserved award. Your work in the community, what you give back, is just unsurpassed, and we're so grateful, and it's so well deserved.
Thank you, Ed, Wing, and Mingo, for being an example of what it means to be a community leader.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our friend Ellie, Ming Lee, and Wing Lam to the stage to receive this Outstanding Founders Award.
I actually prepared a speech, but I'm going to go off hard. Because of Charles. Where are you, Charles? What's up? Obviously, these guys didn't get the memo how to dress for today's lunch. And Charles was kind enough to make us jackets for today. Thank you. So tonight, this afternoon, thank you so much for honoring us. This is, it's always a shock when we get honored for doing what we love to do all the time. But, you know, let me do a quick shout out before I introduce someone. But our mom and dad, if it wasn't for them, this is nothing, this is possible. Especially my dad left China when he was, he left home when he was about 10, 12, made his way through China and then to Hong Kong, Japan, to Brazil, and to the best place in the world, Orange County, California. So I'd like to thank my parents. Now, most of you guys know that guy. But this is the guy that makes everything work. I wish his wife Cindy was here because without him, none of this is possible. That's why he's got white hair. He's worried all the time at home. So today, I want to make sure you guys all get to know our CEO and our baby brother, little brother, somebody younger than us. But he's the guy that runs our company, so thank you. And of course, none of this is possible without the people, the family, and all our friends, our supporters that have come along the way. Thank you, Linda, Marianne, and Eric for the kind words. Thank you so much. I think he's a little shy, but I'm going to get him to come up here and read. And thank all of our other partners because the list is long, but we're going to go quick.
Really quickly, the shout out, as we say, because I normally do this Friday morning, which I'll be doing tomorrow morning on KLOS. So Heidi and Frank, without their help, they created a GoFundMe page to fund all the deliveries we've done, over 500 of them so far. We got my partner in crime, Charles from Antis Roofing right there. We have the two beverage company, Monster Energy Drink, and Tony from Pepsi that's here. Yogurtland, which is also founded by another Asian, Philip Chang. So we got obviously the printer that made all the labels and all the other friends that we have. It wouldn't have been possible without them. But the best story is, again, we're going to miss her dearly. You guys have all heard that Gloria Ziegner passed away recently, and we wouldn't be in America without her. So if you guys ever get a chance, Susie Ziegner, her daughter-in-law, is here. You can ask her about it. But as we say, things happen for a reason. It changes your life. And hopefully, we're going to all be here to change other people's lives. So thank you.
Can we unofficially give them the Best Fashion Award today? It is now my pleasure to introduce our next presenter, Greg Sachs, Vice President of Advancement at California State University, Fullerton, who is another of our generous platinum sponsors. Please welcome Greg to the stage to present this year's Outstanding Philanthropist Award.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Well, thank you all very, very much for being here and everything you do in Orange County. So it is my true privilege, The Outstanding Philanthropist Award recognizes the outstanding individual, family, or family foundation with a proven record of exceptional financial generosity and volunteer leadership in one or more Orange County nonprofit organizations. This award is given to someone who has demonstrated extraordinary civic and charitable responsibilities and whose generosity inspires others for philanthropic action. Please take a look at the screens. We're so blessed at Cal State Fullerton to have so many amazing supporters, but there really was one that bubbled to the top, not only because they're amazing support at the university, but also because of the impact throughout Orange County. And that's the Tarsadia Foundation and their amazing leader, Maya Patel.
What makes Maya Patel and the entire Tarsadia Foundation so special is how much they care about our community. They really have made such a huge impact, not only with Orange County United Way, but with other organizations.
Over the last 10 years, the Tarsadia Foundation, under Maya Patel's leadership, has donated over $2 million to Big Brothers Big Sisters of Orange County, Riverside, and San Bernardino. They have been key seed funders that helps build the bridge between potential and opportunity.
What's been really so impressive about the Tarsadia Foundation is that they go all in.
They are absolutely wanting to learn about the issues and how they can help. The very first point in time count that we all went to for United to End Homelessness, Maya and her team were alongside of us, meeting our unhoused neighbors, learning their situation, and understanding more about how we can help.
We all know that graduation is the beginning, not the end. They seed funded our first expansion into post 18. 7 years later, we have successfully graduated first generation university students, bridging that gap between education and career.
The Tarsadia Foundation, and Maya in particular, worked to help our Center for Healthy Neighborhoods create a strategic plan so that they were able to go out and find other funders and get a grant from the state of California for $2 million.
When they say that they're into collaboration, that they're into community investment, they mean it.
During the pandemic, when it was so hard and we were so concerned about our unhoused neighbors, Maya's family went all in with $1 million donation to our work. We've now ended homelessness for over 950 people. That type of impact would not be possible without the generosity of Maya and the Tarsadia Foundation.
Congratulations, Maya. As the leader of the Tarsadia Foundation, we celebrate you today and all of the great investments that you continuously make in our community.
On behalf of Cal State Fullerton, Huge, huge, huge congratulations to Tarsadia and Maya. Thank you so much for the amazing impact you've made at Cal State Fullerton, and super excited to be able to continue that impact far into the future. Thank you.
It is such a wonderful moment for me to be able to recognize Maya Patel and the entire Tarsadia Foundation for winning this incredibly important award. You are so deserving. Thank you for everything you do for us here in Orange County.
Incredibly deserving. Incredibly deserving. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our true privilege to bring this year's Outstanding Philanthropist awardee to the stage. Please welcome BU Patel, Maya Patel, and Shivani Tarsadia from the Tarsadia Foundation.
Sorry, where am I? Good afternoon, everyone. We are so glad to be here today. Amazing event and amazing people in this room. It is always an honor to accept an award on behalf of our work at Tarsadia Foundation, but this one hits especially close to home. Our family has lived, worked, and served in Orange County for over 40 years. We've built and grown businesses here, raised our families, created Tarsadia Foundation, which continues to nourish our roots in this community. Today, I share the stage with my father, BU, the founder of Tarsadia, Tarsadia Foundation, Tarsadia Investments, and Tarsadia in whole, whose life has shaped our legacy. And next, and my niece, Shivani Tarsadia, whose commitment to the next generation of this foundation is shaping our future. It is a unique privilege to work side by side with both your legacy and your future.
Tarsadia Foundation is built on values of service, collaboration, community investment, and giving back to the places our family calls home. These are not just words to us, they're ways of being, and they spill over from our service sites to our offices to our kitchen tables. We are not just connected to Orange County through this work, we are really part of this community. And as a family foundation with family members of many ages and interests, we know that community needs evolve with each generation. And so our solutions must evolve too. We look forward to evolving with Orange County, meeting fresh challenges with fresh innovation, and continuing to lift up the leaders of tomorrow.
When we talk about passing the baton within Tarsadia Foundation, it is not just about passing it from BU to Shivani's generation. It is also about working with everyone in this room and in the OC community to think about what impact is needed next and how we are going to get there, using wisdom from the past and innovation from the future. I'd like to thank Doug Friedman for introducing us to philanthropy and to being our champion and our leader when we started off, and to found this amazing event, and to be the catalyst for continued impact. Thank you to AFP for honoring us today and having this amazing event with all of you. A big thank you to Cal State Fullerton, to Orange County United Way, Big Brothers Big Sisters, CASA, OC Human Relations, and all the other organizations in this community that allow us to drive change in a place we are so lucky to call home. So thank you so much. We're so humbled and honored and blessed. Thank you very much for this honor.
Thank you.
I'm going to steal that quote, using wisdom from the past and innovation for the future. So if you hear me say it, pretend I originated it, because it's so perfect. Well, now I am delighted to present the opportunity for our last award today. I'm going to bring to the stage the Board of Director, Rana Shipman, and President of the Pacific Symphony, my friend John Forsythe.
This is wonderful, sold out.
I was here in 1986, not this room, but the first National Philanthropy Day we had, thanks to Doug. Philanthropy is much more than financial assistance. It is an altruistic concern. That is, it is an unselfish concern for the welfare of others. Our legacy honoree today exemplifies every aspect of a true philanthropist. She never writes a check and pops it in the mail. Oh, no. No, she becomes involved as a volunteer or a board member or a mentor, always a friend to those who need help. And she is also an inspiration for all of us to continue to take leadership roles in our community.
This award is not given every year. It's reserved at the discretion of the judging committee, and by all indications, this decision was not a challenging one. The Legacy Award is being given to a community leader whose benevolent spirit has left a lasting mark on various organizations, both locally and nationally. Shaped by her personal experiences during the Holocaust, her profound compassion for humanity is evident in how she engages with individuals and organizations. Her remarkable commitment to civic and charitable causes sets a standard for our current generation and those to come. Please join us in watching the tribute video.
10 years ago, when I was president of Temple Bat Yam, our great Rabbi Zilberman suggested that I meet with Leona. She was spirited, uplifting, deeply caring, and she had a sprinkling of feistiness about her.
Pacific Symphony has been so fortunate that for over the last decade, Leona has been a part of our Pacific Symphony family. And what a part! Not only an active board member and an executive board member, but she is an incredibly and astute business person who guides the symphony in so many ways.
Leona's work with us really impacted us on several levels. One is just her leadership and inspiration. She's a very optimistic, enthusiastic person and inspires her fellow board members and fellow donors to give and to follow her lead.
I think she's constantly proven people wrong. I mean, she works in an industry which has been dominated by men and achieved amazing results as a leader. And I think she brings that wisdom, that drive to everything she does, including giving philanthropically, giving of her time, her wisdom, her strategic advice.
She's a principled and a strategic investor, and she was very clear on the kinds of things she wanted to invest in and the outcomes she wanted to see.
Leona wanted to launch a youth development program and explain to me that there's kids in our community that live in a bubble of prosperity. And she said, Scott, let's curate a program that would set kids on a path of philanthropy, teach them to be our future leaders, and uncover their eyes to a world where kids are underserved.
Leona was all about the American dream, and that's really what we connect to, is trying to build the next generation of the American dream for our children.
During World War II, Leona lived in hiding from the enemy that sought to destroy our Jewish community, and so she has committed herself to living a life with purpose. She came from darkness, but she always carries with her an inspirational flashlight, but not just a flashlight, a high-beam searchlight. Always on the lookout for goodness, education, and lifting up those in need of support, and this flashlight is always on.
We really adore you, Leona, and we're so proud that you've won this Legacy Award. Thank you for everything you do for Pacific Symphony.
Leona, Les and I love you. We're so grateful to have connected with you. We want to congratulate you on a much-deserved award. Love to you always.
Congratulations on receiving this Legacy Award. All that you've done for the symphony will live forever in the life and in the heart and soul of the Pacific Symphony.
Leona, thank you so much, and congratulations for your legacy of giving to the Orange County community and the Southern California community, and for your impact on so many people through so many years. So congratulations.
Please welcome Leona Arnoff-Sadaka, our Legacy Award winner.
I feel like a star and I should be able to get an Oscar. But I'm getting a big heart, and that's more important. All of you are wonderful. And Doug Freeman, if you didn't start this, I would not be standing here today. So thank you very much for being so aware that philanthropy is important. And I have to give a special shout out to Gary Good, who got this all started for me and gathered all my friends to say nice things about me. So thank you very much. Everyone that was here before me was so deserving of everything. And when I saw the young man saying that he looked very young on the picture, do I look young on the picture? So this young woman is just going to say a couple of things, and I have to put on my glasses. That's how young I really am. So I love the video. I love everything that you said about me on the video. And I hope I can live up to it, because I still got a long way to go. I was born in France just after they discovered pen and pencil. But I'm not as old as going back to the Stone Age. So that's why I have a long way to go. I was a little girl when World War II started and raged in Europe. And I spent 2 years of my life on a farm, hiding out with my parents and my brother. And my father was in the French underground. The war ended in 1945, and from that moment on, our desire to come to America was our dream. I used to pick petals off of, I forgot what I picked, daisies. And they're white, and I would pick one, and I said, we'll go to America. We won't go to America. We will go to America. And then I started praying and made a promise to God that if He let us come to America, that I would do everything I could to make this a better place. In 1947, our dream came true. And from the moment that I reached these shores, my covenant with God has never faltered. I soon realized to make a better place that I could not do it alone. It was too much of a job. Through my life as a wife, mother, business owner, my pathway to philanthropy led me to organizations that enrich the lives of young people and our future leaders. In the arts, I picked Pacific Symphony and South Coast Repertory. In education, Hebrew Union College and Think Together. And for my moral compass, I picked Temple Bat Yam and Jewish Federation of Orange County, and many others. Through these organizations, I was able to reach my ultimate goal, Tikkun Olam, to make this world a better place. Having done that good of a job these past months, it takes the people we have honored on this stage before me today, the people that were honored all the 37 years that you put on this wonderful recognition. And it takes all of you in this room to make America and the values that she stands for a reality. I thank you so much for this honor. God bless America.
As Leona would say, I'm a bit verklempt. Thank you, Leona. That was absolutely spectacularly beautiful. Thank you all for letting me be a part of your lives. Thank Bill Ennis for this wonderful videos he's created. But I would like at this time to bring back out our co-chairs for this remarkable day. Okay, Jessica?
Thank you, Leona, and congratulations again. Your story is so truly inspiring, and I feel so grateful to know you. Now we would like to thank Maria Hall-Brown for serving as our Mistress of Ceremonies this year and for many years past. Maria, you always bring such grace along with a spirit of fun to these awards. We appreciate you for your passion and commitment to philanthropy in Orange County. Everyone, may we please give Maria another robust round of applause. We would also like to thank, once again, the exceptional individuals and organizations that we've honored today. On behalf of the members of the Board of AFP and the NPD Committee, we extend our deepest appreciation and our enduring respect for the generous contributions you have made that enrich so many lives and help strengthen the Orange County community. Please check your Orange County Register this Sunday, November 19th, for a recognition piece honoring our sponsors and all our National Philanthropy Day honorees. Once again, we'd like to thank the Orange County Business Journal for their continuing and very generous support as our presenting sponsor. Today's decor was graciously donated by Bernie Gaps of Absolutely Fabulous Events and Productions Incorporated. And today's floral arrangements were created by Melanie Rauscher, Bella Blooms Incorporated. Let's please thank Bernie and Melanie with a round of applause. Last but not least, please check the back of your program for a gold sticker. If you have a program with the sticker, the floral arrangement is yours. We thank you for joining us and wish you a wonderful holiday season. Thank you.